So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna finish off a project, or finish off a part of a project that I started. Told you guys in a video just recently that I'm redesigning the farm. Well, went ahead and did it. I built a whole bunch of fence. Well, a pretty good amount of fence. And I recreated our lane, but very permanent. Let me show you what we got going on. So I went ahead and did H braces and ran wires. See, H brace there, H brace there. Recreated the lane, but very permanent with barbed wire. So now it doesn't matter if there's a drought, doesn't matter if anything. The cows are not going to get from that side to that side. They're not going to go through that. So this was a good amount of work. It's fun to do. Actually, for some reason, building fence to me is actually pretty relaxing. So now this gives me the opportunity to come in here and start building the orchard that I've been wanting to be able to plant and grow for a while now. This makes it to where no matter what happens, the cows aren't going to get to the trees like they have in the past when I started this. See, I have one tree left. I need to clean it up a little bit. See, down in the bottom stuff is going on, and then I think this is still good. I'm not 100% sure. The cows did kind of a number on all these that I had out here, so we'll see. That up and try and save that. But this is the way it's going to go. Trees on either side. Be able to come down here, create like a green belt for myself. This is 1,000 feet, so it's easy to run. It's pretty cool. And then come, hopefully 3-4 years from now, be able to go pick apples and peaches and pears and whatever else down the lane, and have a whole ton of fruit that's grown right here on my farm. Pretty cool. Now, this makes it to where grazing is going to be pretty easy until I end up building all the permanent paddocks, because that's going to take probably a couple-year project, because it's not something I want to do all up front, and it's not something that I want to come out here and build every day for the next probably 90 to 120 days. So I'll do it as I can, and we'll start doing permanent paddocks. But we can just come run an electric line here all the way to the fence, here all the way to the fence, and that electric line is going to be a lot more charged because I have multiple chargers, and one charger is going to be on each line. I'll just hook in with a non-conductive handle to the fence here, run it, and we're good. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Gonna fix the water line. I'm probably gonna bury that, or what I'm probably gonna do is, that's 1/2 inch. It takes forever to fill up, and it's not the best on holding pressure. So I might end up doing a much bigger, maybe a 1-inch hose, and burying that to where it can handle pressure and I can have water all back like I used to. And I started fixing this little low spot here. I put some wood chips down. Had somebody give a pretty good suggestion saying, hey, instead of wood chips, put some gravel down. I'm hesitant to put any kind of gravel on the pasture because I didn't know if I was going to keep it like this. But that's a pretty good idea. I think if I put some geotextile down, get a small load of gravel, and then this might not be an issue at all, which would be great. I also, up there where it kind of starts, see that big glob of dirt? Well, that's actually my compost, and I brought over a couple buckets full to where I can see if that can start kind of holding water, and I might fill in right here with more compost, because those plants over there, that water grass, whatever you want to call it, not what you want in the pasture. So we'll see if I can start putting that there, and that'll be holding more water and retaining more of the water, so it's not running off and it's not creating that little low spot there. But I have my little work cart out here that I've been using to build all the fence with, and I left it. I only did half of it. Then it gives me an opportunity to put in a gate right here, and the gate will be able to hold in the cows. I'm probably just going to do an electric line there, and then when the cows are in this section, I can just electrify the gate. That way I don't have to be getting two 12-foot gates on both sides to hold it in. And I actually think that's going to be the project for today. Just running, be using these insulators here like I have in the past, creating probably 4 gate handles, or probably create 4 lines just like the barbed wire, just go off of each, go onto each side, and then be able to electrify it when the cows are here. And if that doesn't work, then I can go put in some real permanent gates, and eventually I'll probably do that. But hey, this is a temporary little fix for right now because we're close to grazing. We're close to grazing. We're not there yet. Not there yet, but we're close to grazing. But hopefully I can get this this orchard that I want going sooner rather than later. That'd be nice. Do it, you know, you can do it slowly. What I'll probably do is I'll probably plant this side first. That way it allows it a chance to grow up, because that's south. Let more of the sun hit over here. That way these trees, when I plant them over here, don't block that side. And we're good to go. I'm real happy how this turned out. So far, so good. And very, very pleased. Took me a little bit of time. Trying to film and build this fence, not the easiest thing in the world, so I said, you know what, you guys just can see the results of it, because walking back and forth, it's heavy. Okay, gotta go do each of the fence clips, gotta hammer in the T-post, yada yada yada, and then you guys can see the end result. Now, I'm pretty happy about this. I actually moved the fence over a little bit, and I was actually able to get it pretty, like, it's pretty straight. I'm happy with that. I moved away from this little frog pond area over here. I gotta pick up some of this trash, but it used to be right there, and you used to have to drive through, you know, a pretty significant section of this little low spot here that I will have to fix as well. Probably bring in some of that compost, or even just a whole ton of wood chips, bring it there and fill this in, because that's not really what you want either. And now we get to drive on a lot more solid ground. So really pretty happy with this fence, and we're just about ready for spring to really hit. Look, like it's gonna be like 80 degrees today. Grass is starting to grow, cows are off of it, and we're getting close. We're getting close to where we can start moving the cows again, which is always the fun thing. I really think that this is pretty special. I might have to fix some of the barbed wire over there. It's sagging just a little bit more than I'd like it. That's not a big deal, but I'm excited to really get this going. I'm excited for spring, and I'm excited to get back going with the farm like I like it. All right, let me show you how to make these electric gate fences. Okay, first you start off with about a 3-foot piece of wire. So to me, it's about from my hand to my chest. Clip it off. Okay. And what you're gonna do, put this on like that. Ceramic insulator. You're gonna cross these. You're gonna make a D or a P, whatever you want to call it, just like that. And then twist one side, get it around as tight as possible. You do it 3 times. That's great. Good enough on there. Actually, gotta do it around the post. Let's be smart about this, Ryan. So, come here and go probably underneath the first wire. That way it's all even. Come here, slip that through again, make your P or your D or whatever you want to call it. Twist this around. Then first part's done. Now you pull this out this way. This one might not even need a staple in the back. Then you're going to twist this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now that's on there like that. Great. Now we're going to go get more wire. Then we're going to do the same process again for the other side. Another about 3 feet of wire. Cut that there. Slip that on. Make 1D. And then we got to go put it around the post. Okay. So again, repeat the process. On the first barbed wire. Come here. Fold it over. one side. Twist the other side. And if you're wondering, this is 12 gauge aluminum wire, so it conducts a little bit better. Then you twist this like so. Times. Now you got that there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, just with the small piece, we're going to go like this and create a loop. So you double up here, okay? That might not have been long enough. Okay, it's not long enough. I'll do a little bit longer. Okay. Let's see. Now what you're gonna do, again, double up here, through the hole, just like that. And we're gonna take this here, do the same thing. Do it, your little knot, or your tie off, or whatever you want to call it. Like so there. And then you come here, and you come about there. Cut it off. Come through. And then go like this. Ta-da. Now what is this? This is something to hold on, to have the gate hold on to right here. So it's just going to be just like this. And that's it. Electric gate in no time. Just stretch this, keep it tight, come over here, wrap it around twice, like that, tie it off there, and we're good to go. It's insulated. I can light this whole thing up because this is insulated this way. It's not touching any of the metal that's touching the post, the where ground. And the same thing goes on this side here, to where nothing's touching any kind of ground or any kind of metal. So I can light this gate up. We'll do 4 more of these, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and animals won't get through. They shouldn't get through. And especially, you know, over here in the summer, when I go and put a electric gate in here, I can come just take some water and throw it around the ground rod, so it has something to electrify. And because it's such a short distance, it's not going to be a problem. It's when I do this whole lane, all 1,000 feet of it, and at the time it was 2 strands, that's when they'll just blow through it, because it's almost impossible when the ground turns to powder. Hopefully everything that we're doing here keeps it from turning to powder, but we'll see. But this is how I'm going to create my gates for now. If this doesn't work, then I can come put 2 12-foot gates here, put a foot of chain, and then they're not getting out. But why have to go do that and be what, $400 or $500 fix, when this costs like, well, literally nothing, because I had everything on here. But okay, what is that? $3, $1, or like 89 cents, 2 of them. So we'll say $1.75 plus the wire, which, you know, it's 25 feet of wire. That's nothing. But see, that adds up. Instead of $500-600 just on this spot right here, $500-600 there. You know, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates, when I can get it done for less than probably $40. It's smart to do. You don't have to go spend a whole lot of money. A lot of mistakes that I see people make is that they try and get everything set up, and they spend all this money on all this stuff when they don't need to. You can get by super cheap, and I see people buy places all around here and had it for years, and they don't have a single animal yet because they're not ready. It's like, no, do it cheap and kind of learn what works, like I did here, and then learn from your mistakes and fail forward, and then set it up permanently like you know it will work on your place. Because imagine going through all that all the trouble right off the bat and going, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have put a fence there. Yeah, that happens a lot. And that right there is how it's done. Cheap, quick electric farm gate that I can use for anything. Now on the other side, what I'm going to do is, instead of putting the handles over here, I'm I'm actually going to put them over there. That way I can swing this that way, block that off, and I can swing this one this way and block it off as well, just in case, you know, when, well, the times that I have to move the cows from this side to this side, or if I want to avoid going down there for whatever reason, it just gives me flexibility to where, okay, they're not going to both swing the same direction. So do opposites if you're going to do a lane like that. When I first built this, I actually did that on accident, and it came out to be like, oh, this was an ingenious idea, and it worked out really great. So look at that, pretty simple, took just a couple minutes, no big deal, just a couple bucks. So now I just need to do this 5 more times, all down there, 2 down there, 1 right there, and 2 down there, and then we're done. So to see how this farm's getting built out, to see how I keep making this place better and better, hit that subscribe button down below, ring the notification bell so you get notified when we put up new videos. Hit the like button because it really does help boost us up in the YouTube algorithm, and drop a comment if you like. Alright, till next time, see ya, bye.